In this video, I'll give you some super hot tips on public transportation in city skylines. Let's get building. Offering your citizens an alternative to their car is the main purpose of public transportation. It is also essential to create an effective city. So the first tip would be try to implement public transportation as soon as possible. This will be the foundation of your public transport network for your city. Once you've started, you can easily expand on any other form of public transportation if you look out for them to complement each other. Be sure to keep your lines simple. Second tip. Buses are the least expensive and very effective form of public transportation. Use buses to help your citizens get to and from short distances. Be sure to spread out your bus lines, as too many buses in one area can cause major congestion on your road network. Third tip. A very costly form of public transportation is the metro. It is also the most effective form though. To get to maximum effectivity, you need to have buses and metro lines complement each other. That means having bus stops nearby or in walking distance to metro stops. Fourth tip. Passenger trains are very useful for bringing tourists into your city. In very large, widely spread cities, they can also be useful for transporting residents through that city. It's a good idea to separate your inner city passenger dedicated railways from your freight trains to avoid train congestions, which can get massive if you are not careful. Fifth tip. When setting up your public transportation line, keep in mind that the more stops you add, the more vehicles will spawn from the start. Shorter lines equal less vehicles. This knowledge can be especially useful when you have a large number of residents wanting to use your public transportation. Sixth tip. Need more vehicles or less vehicles on your line? Head over to the Public Transportation tab, choose which form you want to increase or decrease the vehicles from, and lower or raise the budget. Seventh tip. To get the maximum effect from public transportation, the line should pass through all types of zoning. The goal is to get the citizens out of their cars, so except the office zones, which don't generate much traffic, connecting commercial, residential, and industry can have the most positive effect on your road infrastructure and thus your city. Eighth tip. To help buildings level up and your city flourish, keep in mind that public transportation stops are a type of service, and so they help with the happiness and building level of an area. You can see this effect when placing a public transportation stop. Just look how happy they are. Ninth tip. Your citizens love to go shopping, and so they want to travel to commercial areas the most. That is why commercial areas have the highest demand for public transportation. Commercial specializations have even more demand. 10th tip. In order to greatly develop your industry, you can use cargo rail in your areas. Since a lot of trucks actually spawn every time a cargo train arrives, you need a very good road layout. The best thing to do is place down one-way streets that lead to and from the cargo rail hub. And with this knowledge about public transportation, the only thing left for you to learn is how to avoid massive traffic congestions with this video right over here. Thank you all so much for watching. Have a great day and stay safe out there. Bye-bye.